Hi friends, welcome back to C Level Physics. My name is Srinivas, known to be BS Rao. Good evening to one and all. I am very fine, hoping you too very fine and enjoying my videos. Channel C Level Physics is meant for foundation level at the rate of CBSC, ICSC, state boards, class 11, class 12, including NEET, JEE Main and advanced aspirants. So once again requesting all the audience to please subscribe channel C Level Physics and share my videos to near and nears, comment on my videos and like my videos. Today I am going to discuss one important topic, that is the graph between position versus time, otherwise the graph between displacement versus time, okay, which is very useful as far as mains and NEET are concerned. Let us see displacement versus time graph. What is the slope of displacement and time graph? That is velocity. You know very well. See, here some graphs are drawn on the board. In first diagram, see a graph drawn between displacement and time, which is a straight line passing through origin. Here also straight line passing through origin, but in fourth quadrant. Here two graphs on the two graphs are drawn on the same displacement versus time quantities, right? Here A represents one particle, B represents some other particle. Am I right? So here, if you observe the first graph, it is a straight line passing through origin. What is straight line here? If you draw one tangent at any point to this straight line, that coincides with the graph itself. For example, if I draw one tangent somewhere here, see that coincides with the straight line itself. Means slope is constant at any point on this straight line. Am I right? Why? Because here see, if I take one axis parallel to time axis like that, right? If I take one more axis parallel to displacement axis like that, see here, this is what tangent, a tangent drawn to the straight line coincides with the line itself, which makes an angle theta here with the time axis, otherwise x axis, right? See here, time is taken along x axis and displacement is taken along y axis. Am I right? Now see, what is this variance here? What is this variance along y axis? That is a change in displacement. That is what ds. Right? Here, what is this variance parallel to time axis? That is what change in time. That is dt, time interval. Right? Now what is the slope here? Slope means tangent of angle made with x axis. Right? See, tan of angle made with x axis. Right, that is tan theta, slope equal to here theta is constant. If you draw tangent at any point to this straight line, that coincides with the line itself, so therefore theta is constant at any point on this straight line. Am I right? So theta means slope angle, that is constant, implies tan theta also constant. Tan theta means what? Slope. So slope equal to tan theta, that is equal to ds by dt. Tan theta means, see this right angle triangle, ds by dt. Otherwise here also theta 1. Not only at this position, here also theta 1 with the time axis. Right? That is tan theta equal to opposite side by adjacent side. That is ds by dt. What is ds by dt? Rate of change of displacement or rate of change of position. That is what? Velocity. Right? As theta constant, here velocity also constant. So v is constant. What about acceleration here? Acceleration means change in velocity per time. So acceleration equal to dv by dt. Alright? Acceleration equal to dv by dt. That is dv by dt. What is the change in velocity? As it is constant, dv is 0. So acceleration 0. Right? So if I convert graph into velocity versus time graph here, velocity versus time. What about velocity versus time? See, slope is constant. So, moreover, that slope is positive. Theta constant means implies tan theta constant. That is slope constant means V constant. But positive here. Theta less than 90 means V is constant and positive. Constant and positive. See, V is constant and positive. Am I right? V versus T. Positive and constant. Okay. As time goes on, velocity remains same, right? Remains same. No deviation, no change at all. Moreover, that is positive, right? Coming to second diagram, here, suppose if I extend the same graph like that, right? See, this is what x-axis. If I draw one tangent like that, see, I am drawing tangent like that, a tangent. Otherwise, here also tangent, right? So tangent once again coincides with the line itself. Why? Because the line is straight line here. So what about the theta here? See, angle made by the tangent with the time axis or x-axis, that is theta. Here it is theta. Theta, it is obtuse angle greater than 90. So for obtuse angle, what about tan value? Negative. Moreover, theta is constant and negative. Theta is constant but slope is negative. See here, theta here also constant. Theta here also constant, but greater than 90 degrees. Theta constant means tan theta is constant, right? Tan theta constant. So what else? Slope equal to velocity equal to, otherwise tan theta equal to ds by dt. Here also ds by dt. Rate of change of displacement. Right? ds by dt. That is what velocity. Velocity is a negative or positive here. See, as theta is greater than 90, obtuse angle definitely tan theta negative. So velocity is negative. Velocity is constant but negative. Negative in the sense less than 0. Less than 0. Alright. Next, what about acceleration here? Acceleration equal to change in velocity by time. dv by dt. As velocity is constant, change in velocity is 0. 0 by something, that is 0. Here also 0. Am I right? Now say slope is negative, that is velocity is negative but constant. So what about transformation from st to vt, that is st to vt. Here it is v, here it is t. If I transform st graph into vt graph, it looks like say velocity is constant but negative. Constant but negative, see. Constant but negative, right? It has certain initial velocity. Why? Because here also slope is there. At t equal to 0 also slope is there for the straight line here, right? So this is what velocity versus time graph, right? Velocity versus time. So negative. Here it is positive. Here it is positive. Here it is negative. Okay, right? Now let us see third example. Here, graph is drawn between two particles. See comparison. For particle A, what is the angle made by the straight line with the x-axis? That is theta 1. What is the angle made by the st graph with the time axis for particle B? That is theta 2. Of course, as far as A is concerned, theta 1 is constant all along its length. Similarly, as far as B is concerned, theta 2 also constant, but theta 1 is not equal to theta 2, right? So here theta 2 is greater than theta 1. The slope angle for B is greater than that of A. Am I right? So implies tan theta 2 greater than tan theta 1. Tan theta 2 greater than tan theta 1. Tan, what is tan theta here? That is slope. Slope means slope of 2 means B. Slope of B is greater than slope of A. That is, what is slope of B means? Velocity of B. VB is greater than VA. VB is greater than VA. Am I right? VB is greater than VA. Here also, velocity of A is constant but positive. Velocity of B also constant but positive. But here, velocity of B is greater than that of A. So transform ST into VT here. Transform ST into VT. See, theta 1 less than 90, theta 2 also less than 90. Therefore, VA positive, VB also positive, but VB is greater than VA, right? VB is greater than VA. So velocity versus time graph. Now compare velocity versus time graph. Fedra, VB is greater than VA. Both VB and VA positive fixed values, but VB is greater than VA. See, this is what VA, this is what VB, right? So for A, particle A, this is the graph. For particle B, this is the VT graph. Okay, right? Now let us see few more examples. Right? Suppose an example is there here. This is what ST graph. T here S is in meters, T is in seconds. Suppose a graph is like that, right? What is the displacement at time t equal to this what 0 means time t equal to 0 means initial instant. At that instant, what is the displacement here? 40 meters. Right. Suppose at some other instant t equal to 5 seconds. 5 seconds displacement becomes 0. But here see the variation of displacement with the time is linearly decreasing. Displacement linearly decreasing with the time, right? Suppose if I draw a tangent to the curve, see this is what tangent. So here also straight line. So if I draw one tangent at any position to this graph, that again coincides with the straight line itself. So what is the slope here? At here or here or here, all along its length slope is constant. Why? Because angle made by this tangent with the time axis, that is theta, is greater than 90 degrees, but constant. So theta is constant but greater than 90 degrees. What about slope? For theta greater than 90 degrees, for obtuse angle, tan theta is negative. So tan theta is constant but negative. Why? Because theta is 90 degrees. Okay, right? Now how to get the tan theta here? If it is theta, whatever this rest of angle somewhere here, if it is theta, this is what 180 minus theta, right? If it is theta, this is what 180 minus theta. Tan 180 minus theta, that is equal opposite side by adjacent side. Suppose tan of 180 minus theta. See this right angle triangle. This is theta. What about rest of angle? 180 minus theta. Why? Because total angle is 180 degrees. That is tan 180 minus theta equal opposite side by adjacent side. See this is what 180 minus theta. 180 minus theta, right? So tan of 180 minus theta, opposite side means 40 by adjacent side means 5. That is what 8, alright? Tan 180 minus theta means minus tan theta, minus tan theta equal to 8. So tan theta equal to minus 8. What is tan theta here? ds by dt. So tan theta equal to ds by dt, that equal to velocity equal minus 8 meter per second. Is it constant or not? Yes, it is constant. It is constant. That is what constant, but negative. Negative in the sense less than 0. That is particle moves along negative x-axis, right? So this is the graph. Velocity versus time. This is what? Minus 8 meter per second. See, this is meter per second. This is seconds. Velocity is constant, that is minus 8 meter per second. Right? Now coming to one more sum. This time you are given displacement versus time as follows. Next one. See, a graph is given like that. Displacement in meters, time in seconds. Suppose this is the graph. This is the graph. Okay. Right here, time 0 seconds. Here 5 seconds. Here it is 10. Here it is 15 seconds. Here it is 20 seconds. Right. What is the maximum displacement here? That is what? 40 meters. 40 meters. 40 meters. Alright. This is what? Maximum displacement 40 meters. Now find velocity from O to A to B, B to C. Find V for the segment OA, for the segment AB, for the segment BC. Right? Find the velocity of particle for the segment OA, for the segment AB, and for the segment BC. How to find? Very simple, by calculating tan of slope. Tan of slope angle, that is for segment OA, for OA. See, this is what angle made by the tangent with x-axis, theta 1. Here, theta 2, 0. Here, what is slope here? Slope angle is theta 2, that is 0. Why? Because a tangent drawn to this straight line comes parallel to time axis. Now, what is the slope here? Slope angle here, theta 2, 0. So, theta 2, that is 0. Here it is the theta, suppose time in seconds is what C, is what C, is what theta 3, theta 3, alright, theta 3. Now segment OA, for segment OA, take tan theta 1 equal to opposite side by adjacent side. See, opposite side by adjacent side. What is opposite side? 40. So plus 40 by adjacent side 0 to 5, that is 5. That is 8. Now tan theta 1 8 means, tan theta 1 means what? VOA. Why? Because tan of slope angle for displacement versus time graph is velocity. So VOA equal to, otherwise here implies VOA equal to 8 meter per second. Now for segment AB, see what is theta here? If I draw one tangent, see, for this segment, if I draw one tangent, that becomes parallel to time axis or x axis. Now what is the angle made by this tangent with x axis? 0. So theta 2 0. Theta 2 0 means implies tan theta 2 also 0. Implies tan theta 2 means what? VAB. That is equal to 0 meter per second. Means the particle comes to rest from 5 seconds to 15 seconds. Particle is not at all moving. That remains at rest from 5 seconds to 15 seconds. Right? Now coming to segment BC. For segment BC, as far as BC is concerned here, it is theta 3. If it is theta 3, whatever rest of angle here, 180 minus theta 3. Okay, tan 180 minus theta 3, somewhere here. Tan 180 minus theta 3. See this right angle triangle? Tan of 180 minus theta 3 equal opposite side by adjacent. What is opposite side? That is 40. So tan 180 minus theta 3 equal to opposite side means 40. That is 40 by adjacent side. See, this is what is interval here? It is 15, here it is 20. Now what is the difference here? 5. Why? Because from here to there 20 seconds, from here to there 15 seconds. Now what is the difference here? 20 minus 15, that is 5. Okay, right? Now that is 40 by 5 means plus 8 meter. 8. Now tan 180 minus theta 3 minus tan theta 3 equal 8 implies tan theta 3 equal to minus 8. What about tan theta 3? Velocity for the segment B to C. So VBC equal to minus 8 meter per second. Minus 8 meter per second. Here it is plus 8 meter per second. Here minus 8 meter per second. Okay. Right? Right. Now let us discuss different shapes of graphs. Okay. Alright. First one. If displacement versus time graph is concave upwards, what is the nature of acceleration and velocity? What is the nature of acceleration and velocity? Okay. Now let us discuss. Right. Number one. See here. This is what displacement versus time. Displacement versus time. See, this is the graph between displacement versus time. Right. Okay. Now say somewhere here, what is the slope here? What is the slope drawn to the curve somewhere here at its highest position? See, if I draw tangent, that becomes parallel to time axis. Now what about theta here? Theta is 0. Right? Tan theta is 0. So tan theta 0 means velocity is 0. So even particle comes to rest here. Right? But here somewhere here, what is the slope here? If I draw slope for the graph somewhere here, say theta. What about theta? Acute angle, that is less than 90. Moreover positive. Here 0. So slope changes from positive value to 0. Means slope decreasing. Slope decreasing. As time goes on. See, what is the actual graph? This is the actual graph. This is the actual graph. Right? Somewhere here slope positive, but here 0 means slope changes with the time. Slope changes with the time in such a way that from positive value to 0 means slope decreasing at a constant rate. Why? Because see, this is a symmetrical in shape, not asymmetrical. Symmetrical in the sense slope changes linearly. That is, velocity changes. Slope means velocity. Velocity changes linearly with time. Means velocity changes linearly with time means acceleration is there. Acceleration is there. Constant acceleration. Am I right? Now see. What about theta? Theta is theta with the time. As time increases, implies what happens? Theta. Here is finite value for theta, but here 0 means theta decreasing. Theta decreases. As time goes on, theta decreases. So theta decreases in the sense implies theta decreases in the tan theta also decreases. Tan theta means velocity, right? Velocity decreasing. Velocity in the sense slope here. So slope of this curve decreasing at a constant rate. Why? Because this is symmetrical shape. So therefore, what about velocity here? What about velocity? Velocity is it positive or negative? See, theta less than 90 implies theta less than 90 means velocity is positive. Tan of less than 90 means positive. That is, velocity is V is positive. V is positive, right? V is positive. Now, tan theta decreasing at a constant rate with respect to tan. Therefore, d by dt of tan theta equal to d by dt of tan theta means ds by dt. ds by dt. What about ds by dt? Velocity. That is dv by dt. That is d by dt of ds by dt means rate of change of velocity. This is what? What is this one? D square s by dt square. Otherwise, d square s by dt square. Otherwise, d by dt of what is this one? What does it represent? Velocity. That is dv by dt. dv by dt. So in both cases, these two represent velocity, acceleration. Therefore, acceleration. Right? Acceleration. What about acceleration here? What about acceleration? Increasing or decreasing? See, slope changes. Slope of st graph means velocity. That slope changes with the time in a decreasing manner. Means acceleration is negative. A is negative. Right? So velocity positive, acceleration negative. Means velocity is positive, acceleration is negative. In the sense, implies speed decreasing. Speed decreasing. Right? Why? Because both are having different signs. See, velocity positive, acceleration negative. If both are having same sign, if both are positive or both are negative, then speed that represents speed increasing. But here, both are having different signs. One is positive, another one is negative, means speed decreasing at a constant rate. So, what is the shape here? Concave downwards. See, somewhat concave downwards. So, concave downwards. Concave downwards means acceleration negative. Acceleration negative. Right? Now coming to next one. Suppose graph is like that. Displacement versus graph is like that. Graph is like that. See. Graph is like that, as shown. Now somewhere here, what is the slope here? 0. Why? Because if I draw a tangent at its top, right, that comes parallel to time axis. Now theta is 0 here. Here theta is 0. Suppose if I draw a tangent somewhere here. Somewhere here. See, theta is greater than 90. Theta greater than 90 in the sense obtuse angle. Now what about tan theta? For obtuse angle, negative. Means velocity negative. Here velocity positive, there velocity negative. Right? See how slope changes here initially. See somewhere here initially slope is 0. Later on what happens? Slope becomes negative. Why? Because obtuse angle. Theta 0. Right? There onwards, what about theta increasing? But theta increasing more than 90 means for more than 90 slope is negative. Right? So here also as time increases, what happens? Theta increases. Right? Theta increases. See, initially slope 0, later on slope increases. But with obtuse angle. So theta increases. Theta increases. But here theta greater than 90. So tan theta is greater than 90. Theta greater than 90 means theta greater than 90 in the sense. What about velocity? So tan theta equal to velocity is negative. Velocity is negative. Right? Velocity negative. Now, see slope, is it constant or changes? See, it's not straight line. The variation is as shown. Somewhat concave downwards. Here also concave downwards. So therefore slope changes from instant at a constant rate. Why? Because this is what symmetrical in shape. Symmetrical, it's not asymmetrical. So for symmetrical variation, we can say that displacement changes linearly with slope changes linearly with the time. Slope means velocity. Velocity changes linearly with the time means acceleration. Right, constant. That is tan theta equal to v. Now, how the change? The slope changes here? That is d by dt of tan theta. D by dt of tan theta means d by dt of tan theta ds by dt. ds by dt. That is d by dt of ds by dt means either d square s by dt square or dv by dt. That is acceleration. Acceleration. What about acceleration? See here, speed is negative. So the rate of change of speed also negative. That is negative. See, for both velocity and acceleration have same sign. Both are negative. Means less than 0. velocity less than 0, acceleration also less than 0. As both are having same sign, what does it represent? Speed increasing at a constant rate, that is v negative, v is negative, right? Acceleration also negative, implies speed increasing, speed increasing. Now what is the common factor in both parts of the complete diagram? See, this is what complete diagram. If I extend, see, this is half of the portion, this is the remaining portion. If I club both, what will you get here? See, this is the shape, complete shape, right? Symmetrical shape, complete concave downwards, right? So in both diagrams, one factor is common. What is that factor here? Acceleration factor. See, for this previous part also acceleration is negative. For the next portion also acceleration is negative. But as far as velocity is concerned, for this previous portion velocity is positive. For the rest of the portion velocity is negative. But in both cases acceleration is negative. Acceleration is negative. So in case of concave downwards, see, this is what? Concave downwards. This one also concave downwards. In case of variation of s versus t or x versus t is like that, concave downwards, then what does it represent? Means acceleration is negative. That is common factor. Common factor. In previous case velocity is positive, but in next case velocity is negative. Here velocity is negative but increasing. Here velocity is positive but decreasing, right? Velocity decreasing. Here velocity decreasing. Positive but decreasing. Positive but decreasing. Here velocity. See, this is the important point. In both cases, here velocity is negative but increase, right? Suppose if I club both the diagrams to have a figure like that, say, you observe t versus s, complete figure is like that. Complete figure. See this variation. Is it concave downwards or not? Yes. This is also concave downwards. Concave downwards in the sense one common factor, that is acceleration negative. A is negative. Here also A is negative. Right? A is negative. So here also, is it concave downwards or not? Yes. Right? Concave downwards means common factor in both the halves. Suppose if I divide like that, first half and next half. See, in both cases acceleration is negative. Here A negative, here also A negative, right? So for first portion, see, these only factors. V positive, A negative, right? V positive, V decreasing. See these factors. V positive, V decreasing. Next, A negative, right? Next of the portion. See somewhere here for this portion. So this is what A, this is what B, this is what C. For AB, these are the quantities. See, velocity is positive but negative, decreasing. Acceleration is negative, right? For the rest of the portion, say somewhere here from B to C, velocity is negative but velocity increasing. Negative but increasing. What about acceleration? In both the halves, acceleration is negative only. Right? Okay. So that's about displacement versus time graph. In case of variation is concave downwards for portion of the figure, otherwise complete figure. If shape is concave downwards, right? Shape is concave downwards, acceleration is negative. Now let us see similar shape, that is concave upwards. Right? Concave upwards. Now let us see concave upwards. Initial portion is like this, like that. Initial portion, alright? Somewhere here, see, if I draw a tangent at its lowest point, tangent that becomes parallel to time axis. What about theta here? Here theta is 0, means slope is 0, right? But here, if I draw a tangent somewhere here, from here to there, at any point from here to there, except the lowest point, if I draw a tangent somewhere here, what about theta? Theta greater than 90 degrees. Theta greater than 90. Am I right? Theta greater than 90. Right? Slope, is it increasing or decreasing with the time? Initially, slope is there, maximum slope. But later on, theta increasing. What about theta here? Theta decreasing from fixed value to 0 here. So, what about theta here? As time increases, theta decreasing. Theta becomes 0, right? So what about tan theta here? Tan theta is positive or negative? Tan theta negative. Theta negative. Tan theta negative, right? So theta greater than 90 degrees here. For theta, somewhere here theta greater than 90 means a tan theta, that is velocity is negative. Velocity is negative, right? Velocity negative. Is the slope, is it constant or variable here? See, slope changes. Why? Because it's not straight line, that is curve. So for curve, in case of curve, slope changes with respect to time here. At a constant rate, slope changes at a constant rate. Why? Because it's a symmetrical shape. Symmetrical in shape. So slope changes linearly with the time. Right? So slope means what? Velocity. Velocity changes linearly with the time. See, let us see d by dt of slope. Rate of change of slope with respect to time. That is d by dt of ds by dt. That is d square s by dt square, otherwise dv by dt. A is negative or positive here. How it changes slope? Initially, suppose somewhere here, negative. Slope changes from negative value to up to 0. Am I right? Initially negative, later on slope becomes 0. Means slope changes in such way that from negative value to 0 means slope increasing. What does it represent? Slope increasing. So therefore slope positive. Slope positive. Slope is positive. Now see, assign the signs for velocity and acceleration. For velocity it is negative. Velocity it is negative. For acceleration it is positive. Right? Again both are having different signs. That is velocity is negative, acceleration is positive. If both are having different signs, what is the indication here? Speed decreasing. Again, speed decreasing. Right? Speed decreasing. Right? So velocity is negative. Velocity is negative, but decreasing. Speed decreasing. Velocity negative, but speed is decreasing. Right? Now coming to remaining of, see, this is the first portion, this is the next portion. Next portion I will draw somewhere here. What is the shape here? Concave upwards. So concave upwards. Concave upwards. See, this is what concave upwards like. Okay, concave upwards like. Right? Now let us see next portion. Next portion. What is the rest of the portion like that? Rest of the portion, that is from bottom to top. From bottom to top. From bottom to top. Now see, somewhere here if I draw one tangent, that becomes parallel to time axis. Therefore, here theta, what about theta? J. Alright? Now if I draw somewhere here, one tangent to the curve. Alright? It means x-axis or time axis somewhere. What about theta here? Less than 90. Theta greater than 90. Here theta greater than 90. Here greater than 90. So that's why tan theta negative, that is velocity is negative. Now what about theta here? Theta less than 90 means for theta less than 90, tan theta is positive. Right, as t increases, theta increases. As t increases, theta increases like that. So theta increases, but theta less than 90. Theta less than 90 means velocity is positive. So tan theta could be, but as theta is less than 90, velocity is positive. Velocity is positive, right? Now, what about the slope here? Is it constant or variable? Definitely variable. Why? Because see, it's not a straight line. This is curve. So therefore, from here to there, slope increases. Slope increases at a constant rate. Why? Because it is what symmetrical in shape. So therefore, slope increases at a constant rate means velocity increases at a constant rate means acceleration is positive but constant. That is rate of change of slope tan theta equal to d by dt of ds by dt. That is acceleration. That is acceleration. Is it positive or negative? See, here it is 0. Slope is 0. Right? Slope increases from 0 to certain value. Therefore, slope increasing at a constant rate means acceleration is positive. Acceleration positive like that. Right? So, as far as velocity and accelerations are concerned, both are having same sign. Both are positive. Both are having same sign in the sense that means to say that the velocity or speed increasing. Speed increasing. Speed increasing. Am I right? Speed increasing. So, in the previous half of the portion, speed decreasing, negative. Right here, speed increasing, positive. Speed is positive, means velocity is positive and increasing. Here velocity is negative but decreasing. Right? Right? So, velocity is positive here but speed is increasing. See here once again, velocity and accelerations are having different signs. That means to say that speed decreasing. The velocity and accelerations are having same sign. Means speed increasing. Right? If I club both the diagrams to have unique one, to have unique diagram like that. Unique. See, unique diagram like that. What is the shape here? Concave upwards. Here also concave. Concave upwards. What is the common factor here in both cases? See, acceleration positive. Here also acceleration positive. But velocity, here it is negative. Here it is positive. Right? As far as acceleration is concerned, that is unique sign in both cases. That is acceleration is positive. Here also acceleration is positive. Alright. So in case of variation of displacement versus time is somewhat concave upwards, what does it represent? Means acceleration is positive. That is speed acceleration is positive. Alright. Now here, what about displacement versus time? The graph is like that. If the graph is like that, right? The graph is like that. See, if I divide two halves, concave upwards. Concave upwards means common factor is acceleration is positive. Acceleration is positive, right? So here also positive, here also positive. For this portion, velocity is negative. Velocity is negative, right? Velocity is negative. Here acceleration is positive. Acceleration is positive, right? Acceleration positive. Now, as far as rest of the portion is concerned, again velocity is positive. Velocity is positive and increasing. Acceleration is positive. Acceleration is positive, right? Okay. So, what is the inference here? If variation of displacement versus time is somewhat concave upwards or completely concave upwards, then a common indication is that acceleration is positive. If at all the shape is concave downwards, then acceleration is negative, right? Based on these inferences, let us see two more points, two more examples, illustrations, right? Illustrations. First one, suppose in one example, S versus time is like S versus time. Graph is like that. See, this is the graph. Variation of displacement versus time is like. Suppose this is the end position of the graph. If I draw one tangent that comes parallel to the time axis, means theta here, theta is 0. Here theta is 0. Right? Somewhere here, if I draw a tangent somewhere here, see, I am drawing tangent to the curve like that. Right? This is the tangent. This is the tangent. See, this is what time axis or x axis. Angle made by the tangent with the time axis or x axis, that is theta, greater than 90. Means as time goes on, theta value decreasing from fixed value, theta decreasing from fixed value up to 0, means theta decreasing. Right? Now what about slope here? Theta greater than 90 means negative. Right? Theta is not constant. Theta is not constant, changing. Right? From instant to instant, theta changes. But here theta is greater than 90. Theta greater than 90 means implies tan theta. What about tan theta? Tan theta is negative. Tan theta means speed or velocity. Sorry, tan theta velocity. It's not speed, velocity. Velocity is negative. Velocity is negative. Now, what is the shape of the graph here? See, is it concave upwards or not? See, this is first half of the complete diagram. See, this is the complete diagram, for example. In the total diagram, this is what first portion of the first half of the diagram. See, concave upwards. So, concave upwards means what is the nature of acceleration? Positive, increasing. Means acceleration is positive. Since concave shape is concave upwards. Concave upwards. See, velocity is negative, acceleration is positive. What is the indication here? If both are having different signs, opposite signs, what does it represent? Speed decreasing. Implies speed decreasing. Speed decreasing. Since velocity is negative, acceleration is positive. Okay, so acceleration is positive, velocity negative implies that speed decreasing. Speed decreasing, right? Okay, speed decreasing. Now coming to one more example. In this example, variation of displacement versus time is as shown. Displacement versus time. Time, displacement. Graph is like that. See, concave upwards. Concave upwards in the sense acceleration is positive. See, here also concave upwards. See, this is what first half of the diagram, next half of the diagram. Now, what about theta? Somewhere here, if I draw somewhere here, one tangent somewhere here, at time t equal 0, if I draw tangent here, what about theta? Theta 0 here. So tan theta 0 means speed is 0, that is velocity is 0. Initial velocity. There is no slope for this graph at t equal 0, right? Means initial velocity is 0. So theta is not constant here 0, but here somewhere here, If I draw tangent to the curve somewhere here, like that. See, this is what theta. Less than 90 means slope positive. Here 0, here positive means slope increases from 0 to positive means there is rate of change of slope such that from 0 to positive value means slope increases means acceleration positive. Acceleration positive. See, this is what given graph. Given graph. Right? So theta is not constant once again, but theta less than 90. Behind this instant theta less than 90 and increasing. Right? So implies tan theta. What about tan theta? Tan theta is positive. Tan theta positive means velocity is V is positive. Velocity is positive. Right? Now what about acceleration? Acceleration equal to, what is the shape of the graph here? Concave upwards means, in case of concave upwards, between s versus t or x versus t, that is displacement versus time. Shape is concave upwards, acceleration is positive. Acceleration is positive. Both are having same sign. Both are positive. Right? Implies that means to say that speed increasing. Speed increasing implies speed increasing. Since V is positive, A also positive. Same sign. Alright? Same sign. Now, if I convert ST graph into VT graph, it looks like, say, ST means here it is VT. VT. See, initially, what is the slope here? 0. Later on, slope increasing at a constant rate. Why? Because the shape is symmetrical in shape. Graph is symmetrical in shape. Therefore, slope increasing at a constant rate means linearly. Slope means what? Acceleration. Means velocity. Velocity increasing at a constant rate. Like that. Why it is passing through origin means initially slope is 0 here. If I draw slope somewhere here, the tangent comes parallel to the time axis. Means slope is 0. Means velocity is 0. Initial velocity is 0. Right? Later on, slope increasing at a constant rate. Means linearly. Slope increasing linearly like that. So, velocity. What is the slope here? ds by dt means velocity. That slope increasing, right? At a, right? Now coming to a previous one. If I transform ST into VT like that. ST into VT. What about the initial slope somewhere here? Yes, the graph has finite slope at t equal to 0, but negative. Later on, what happens here? Slope negative, right? But slope increasing at a constant rate. See, this is what. At certain instant somewhere here, slope becomes 0 means velocity becomes 0. At time t, at some instant, slope becomes 0 means velocity 0. At time t, velocity becomes 0. But initially it has some negative slope here, means it has negative velocity, right? That changes linearly with time. Velocity changes linearly with time. Here also, slope means velocity that changes linearly with time, right? Okay. So that's about these two examples. Now let us see one more point, that is not possible graphs. Not possible graphs means suppose number 1, this is what time, this is what position. Suppose one graph is like that. See, time is taken along y-axis and position is taken along x-axis. Right? If I cut the graph at any instant somewhere here, except top point, if I cut the graph at any instant like that, see, if I cut the graph like that, at this instant, what is the indication here? The particle exists at two positions like that. Is it possible to have for particle to exist, to remain at the two positions at a given instant? Means not possible. Why? Because particle cannot exist in two places or three places or more than one place at a given instant. Why? Because it's not at all Lord Venkateswara or Lord Sri Krishna to be here and there. Okay, it's not. It's just a particle. So it's not possible for the particle to remain more than one place at a given instant. So therefore, see here, at this instant, particle appears to be at two places here, except top position. If we cut the graph at any instant, we are having means it appears particle exists twice at a given instant, right? So which is not possible. Now coming to second example. Suppose displacement is taken along y-axis and time is taken along x-axis. If I draw a graph like that, see, graph variation is like that. If you are given variation of displacement versus time like that, so this is one circle here. If I cut the graph at any instant somewhere here, I cut the graph. At this instant also, it appears to be particle existing at two places at a given instant, which is also not possible. At a given instant, particle can occupy or can reach or can remain at one position only. So, but here at a given instant, it appears to be remain at two places, which is not possible, right? This graph also not possible. One more graph like that. See, this is what S, this is what T. Graph is like that. See, graph is like that. If I cut the graph, so here also at this instant, particle appears to be remain at two places like that, which is also not possible. So that's about friends, displacement versus time or position versus time. If you really impressed my class, please subscribe my channel, like my videos, comment on my videos, and please share to near and dears. Thank you.